Hi everyone, it's Fitz with your daily delivery. Hope you're doing well. I am nifty. That's what we're going with tonight, and I'm ready for some morning college football. Kansas State plays host to Houston on Saturday at 11 a.m. at Bill Snyder Family Stadium, which is somewhere behind me. I think it's behind me. I have no sense of direction. Hey, first a reminder, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure you hit the thumbs up, leave those comments, turn on the alerts so you know when we go live. Let's get on with this. I got a lot to say here. I'm really fascinated by the controversy growing out of Michigan football. And this started as a staff member who apparently was buying tickets and scouting opposing games in person, which you can't do. That's clearly against NCAA rules. And everyone in the game knows it. So the fact that they even thought they were going to do that, and, probably just kick the guy to the curb and throw him under the bus if it was discovered. Well, it was discovered, but it was discovered in an odd way. It turns out that they were doing much more, apparently, than just stealing signs and scouting in person. The reason we found out about this, as it turns out, is the FBI is involved in investigating a former Michigan offensive coordinator for some type of computer crimes that they say crosses many state lines and involves many victims. I don't know what that means. I don't even know if that's related to football, but it meant law enforcement had access to computers, and deciphering the computers, they found other things. Not really crimes, but NCAA issues. And it's now really kind of spilling out. The thing is Michigan is so efficient in some statistical categories that it can't just be signs. It can't just be great coaching, because these numbers totally blow that out of the water. For example, Kansas State's defense in the red zone keeps opposing offenses to touchdowns about 30% of the time. That ranks second in college football. That's a really good number. They force a lot of field goals when you get in the red zone. I mean, the red zone's 20 yards and in. You're going to score probably unless you screw up. In K-State makes them screw up and holds them to field goals at a high rate. But they're not first. Michigan's first at 11%, which is an unbelievable percentage. And it probably can't be accomplished with anything other than, cheating. It's very troubling, though. I mean, in college football, we know that in college athletics in general, that there's cheating. You cheat for recruits, you cut corners here, you do that. But this crosses a line, and now we're beginning to wonder, does this fall under some type of espionage? Did they know more than signals? Were they actually getting into computers and looking at what the opposing staff was preparing? Were they stealing playbooks? It feels like it goes far more than in-person scouting. I know Michigan is, poo-pooing it. It's no big deal. Everyone steals signs, even though they clearly violated NCAA rules. But now we find out the FBI is hip deep in this. And we also find out this entertaining tidbit that I just love. TCU was aware of this before they played Michigan last year in the college football playoff in the semifinals. Of course, TCU surprised everyone because they beat Michigan. Everyone thought Michigan would win. Well, TCU knew they were stealing signs, so they used their old signs and changed their entire signing system, and Michigan didn't catch on. That tells you they're not doing it during the game. They have to have film, and they have to do it in person to steal the signs. I love that TCU overcame that and won. But you take away these advantages from a program like Michigan, and they're going to be pretty pedestrian. So I think college football and all of football might need to drop the hammer on some coaches. If they're truly cheating, if they're not picking up someone's tell at the poker table, but instead taking a peek at their cards, they don't belong at the table ever again. We'll see how it all shakes out, but every day brings new news, and it's never good news for Michigan.